Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you guys saw by the title, we'll be doing a declutter. We might have two parts, so I'm just gonna this will be the intro for both of them, because I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I honestly don't want to post like a super long video. Like, I don't mind like 50 minutes, 45 minutes, but like honestly that's really long, so I might just cut it down and do like 30 minutes. I don't know, 25 and 25. Maybe that seems like the way. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I just need to go through. I am moving, so I need to downsize kind of a bit because I'm going down to, like, I live in a house right now. I'm going back to my parents. So I'm going to do a chit chat ready with me. We'll talk. But I need to basically, I want to try to, like, you know, in my collection to take up as little room as possible. I'm sorry, I'm shaking a lot. So I'm going to try to get it as down as possible. Honestly, eyeshadow palettes are really what needs to be tackled. Lip products. And really that's quite it, but I'm gonna go through everything just so you guys can see, and I'm no guarantee I'm getting rid of, like, I'm not getting rid of like half my collection, but I'm getting rid of quite a bit and what I feel like needs to go. So yes, that is, wow, I've been filming for like the past hour, so that's why I'm like but anyway, yes, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so first you can see we have primers, concealers. This is just a mess. So, all of this is like, I'm in the process of trying to figure out how I want my collection to look when I move. So, this is why it's kind of like all over the place, and like this isn't normal. Like, there's a bin here usually when I do my shop, my stash. Get ready with me. So, long story short, anyway, I'm gonna try to go kind of fast. Honestly, all of these are going to be used up soon. Like, there's literally, like, none left in many of these. And so I'm very excited, but I gotta, like, push myself to use these up and get them out because they've been in here for a while. Let me just grab those. So I'm keeping all of those to use those up for sure. This one I'm also, just because it's kind of the same, similar. This is the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Hydrating Primer. I'm going to use this up too. It's really small. Now these. So I'm definitely keeping the e.l.f. I Heart Revolution Buddy the e.l.f. collection. This is so good. I really hope they bring this back this freaking winter, fall. I don't know. Whatever. Because it is so bomb. But I'm keeping that. I'm just going to lay it there for now. This one my friend did get me. So I do want to keep playing around with this. It's the Morphe 2 Gleam Catcher Illuminator. And this is really nice. It's definitely super tan for me right now. But I do like it from time to time. So I'm going to keep that one. This one I'm going to get rid of. It's the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I use this a couple of times. And I like it, but definitely since we got the e.l.f. came out, the e.l.f. is just better. I like the application better, and so I'm going to keep the e.l.f., get rid of the Maybelline. I'm also going to get rid of this Say Super Gel, Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow. I keep telling myself, I'm going to use it up, but I'm like, how many? I have this glowy primer to use up, I have this glowy primer to use up, I have, like, so many glowy primers to use up. The e.l.f., like, when am I going to use this up? So I'm going to get rid of this. I just don't like it. I use quite a bit of it, but honestly, you don't get a lot in here, so I'm going to get rid of it. I just don't know, like, really how to use it, so I'm just going to declutter. I forgot. I had, like, I wanted to keep, like, 10 primers, but we'll see. Actually, I think, like, I think my number was, oh my gosh. I believe for primers, it was that I wanted to keep 15 primers, because it was going to be 10, but then I was like, wait, I have to count my illuminating primers, like these illuminators in my primers, because that's the only way I use them, so then that number had to move up a little bit. This one's new. This is Sephora Hydrate. I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited to try that though. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So technically I could keep 2 of these, but I don't even know if I want to. I'm going to finally get rid of this Tatcha. I just don't use it. I've probably had this for like a year, and like honestly there's like 2 uses in there, so definitely getting rid of this. I just don't use it and I don't need it. I'm also going to get rid of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know why. I repurchased it because I wanted to, like, you know, I don't know, just keep it in my collection. But I feel like now that the Halo Glow Liquid Filter is so viral that I don't really need this one, because then I have a viral e.l.f. primer. It's stupid, but if you're, like, in the YouTube world at all, you understand the slightest bit, because it's kind of like you want to put that stuff in your videos, so it's hard to, like, let go of one without having something to replace it. Oh my gosh, too many primers. Okay, stay. But then I will keep the Tarte, and I believe that is 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's 14. Woo! Okay, so we can buy one more primer before, but then I want to use up, like, this one I will use up, and probably some of these before I purchase, like, a new primer, but, okay, perfect. All right, so concealer. I don't even know if you can see that. I think that's better. So concealer, I have so freaking many concealers. I want to keep 10 concealers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 13 concealers. Honestly, I know exactly which ones I want to get rid of. The problem is that I don't have exactly, oh my gosh, I'll have 11. Oh crap. Okay, no, I'm lying. Okay, so first I'm going to get rid of the Jaclyn concealer. I decluttered it, brought it back into my collection, but then I just don't use it. I just stare at it, and honestly, I just don't care that much. She has some really amazing products. This is just not one of them, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Again, it was one of those things that I wanted something viral, but I have this one, so I don't know. I have this one's better, in my opinion, than this one, so I don't know why I bought it again, but I did a full video on the e.l.f. Camo collection, and so that's why I bought this, but I don't need it, so I'm going to declutter that. I'm also going to declutter the Catrice True Skin. This one is just the wrong shade for me, and I'm tired of making it work, honestly. And then the coverage is honestly similar to the e.l.f. the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo, where it's just a lot of coverage for me, and I just am not a huge fan, so I'm going to get rid of that. All right, keeping OYS. This one is new. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant Concealer. I haven't even opened this little box, but I'm sure it's mega tiny, so it's not gonna really be in my collection for that long. Yeah, it's pretty tiny, so definitely keeping that though, because obviously I haven't tried it. And then we are going to get rid of, I kind of decluttered this already, but recently, but I put it back in so I could just show you guys officially. This is the Rare Beauty Concealer in the shade 320W. I've had this for 2 years and it smells so horrible. So definitely use your concealers, guys, because I love this freaking concealer. Like, one I would definitely repurchase. This one in the Kosas, I'm like eyeing, but I'm like, obviously I don't need it right now. But I'm gonna get rid of that. So I got rid of 4 concealers, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exactly 10. So hopefully we can move some of these out. I know this one will probably be used up, this one, as well as the Milani Supercharged under eye tint. So I can probably get these 3 out before the end of the year, maybe. Doubtful, but this looks much freaking better. It's not super, like, I don't have a lot of growing room, but again, I need to use up before I get rid of. But in this drawer, we got rid of 4 primers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 concealers. Sweet. Okay, for foundation, I know we need to go a lot more ham. I want to keep, I think it's 15 foundations as well. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I wanted to keep 15 freaking foundations, which is a butt ton, but I really just don't want to go over that. So this whole first row is like my favorites. You guys can see Tarte, Maracuja, Urban Decay. Like, I really love these. Urban Decay is probably not up there quite yet, but these are like some of my babies. Most of these are my babies as well. I'm not gonna get rid of any of those yet, although this NYX one is annoying because, like, look at, it just separates all the time, and it's not old, it's like literally new. So I don't know if maybe it just sat at Ulta for a long time, but I like this foundation enough to keep it for now. But let's just dive back here. I'm honestly gonna go ham and get rid of like a lot of these. I'm gonna get rid of Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream number 27. Just a horrible shade, and I never wear it. I really want to love this because I love the product. I just hate the shades, and honestly, it's just irritating because I'm not gonna wait until the three months in the winter when I'm super pale to use it. And I even went up like 3 shades since the last time I tried it, so it's very annoying. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Also gonna get rid of the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. I just don't like the finish of this. It looks a little dry over my mouth. And I have a few other ones that are like look a little heavier on my face, like the Patrick Ta one, for instance, as well as the Revolution. But I like these both more, so I'm gonna get rid of this one because this will get reach for even less, you know. This one I also already decluttered, kind of. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I put it away because it was separating, and I just didn't even want it in my collection. So if you guys are wondering, it wasn't in my Shop My Stash for a while because it went off. I don't know why it does that because it's honestly not that old, but I honestly stopped loving the product, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm also going to get rid of Miss Jaclyn. This is the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. I wanted to love this, and I keep telling myself, like, just wait until it's your shade, which, again, it's the same kind of deal where it's, like, my shade for 3. Honestly, it's actually a lot deeper than I thought, but I was waiting for it to just be a better shade match, and it's just, there's no point to it, and I don't really love the formula, so I'm going to get rid of this, and then I feel more comfortable getting rid of the concealer with this, because then I don't have, you know, like, every Jaclyn product, you know? It's so dumb, but it's so, like, you know, it's really it's how it is. All right, so that leaves me with 14. Let me see if there's any ones. Like, honestly, if I put that one back there for now, like, honestly, those 3 are probably chopping block. This one is a little bit light for me, but I would rather keep this one than the other ones to wait for the winter, because I know a lot of these are going to be too dark for me. So I like this one a lot, but the Tower 28, I just don't love something about it. I love the Sephora, I love the Tarte. Will I repurchase this if I get rid of it? That is the question. I've had this for so long though, and I've only used it a handful of times. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's the Tower 28 Sunny Days. I just don't love it, and with SPF, I don't want to play with SPF, so I'd rather give it away while it's still, like, not super, super old, and see if someone will buy that. Because I like the Sephora Clean Glowing Skin, the Tarte Maracuja, even the Urban Decay, even the Rare Beauty. Like, I like all of those better. And this one I'm going to keep a little bit longer. This is the Merit Beauty, like, foundation stick. They just, like, expanded, they just added more product to, like, the range. So that's really cool, but I'm going to keep this because this was gifted to me, and it's, like, you know, special. All right, much, 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 much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, so we got some growing room. I'm going to try not to buy too much. I'm going to try to use up, like, the Rare Beauty I want to use up, Milani I want to use up, and maybe a couple other ones. I know Milani for sure is the emptiest out of all of them, so hopefully we can move some more out before next year. All right, setting powder, I honestly don't see myself getting rid of any. I have, like, my Jaclyn and my Huda, which I love, and then I love the Jaclyn Press. I honestly don't feel like my powder collection's that out of hand. I know it looks like a lot, but I have a lot of, like, specific reasons. Like, obviously, an e.l.f. I love to keep everything e.l.f. on hand. Complex Culture, this is my favorite. I've been obsessed with the flower. This one is just super, super old, but it's really good, so I'm going to hold on to it a little bit longer. Sephora collection is newer. Rare Beauty is probably one I could get rid of, but I don't want to quite yet. I'm going to hold on to it. And then Kosas, of course, I love. Okay, NYX and AOA Studio, so yeah, none of those. But that to me seems like really reasonable. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pressed, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loose. Like, my loose setting powder is perfection, and 7 pressed is not too bad for me, so. All right, so next really quick is face palettes. Should I turn you? I'll just show you guys them. First, I'm keeping, like, Miss Ofra. That one I really like, and this highlighter is really the reason, but this palette is just gorgeous, so I'm going to keep that one. Of course, never getting rid of. Never getting rid of, even though I probably could just depot this shade, which I was thinking about it, but then I was like, oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't see myself getting rid of any face palettes. This is Juvia's Place Duo, Juvia's Place Blush Duo. These I usually keep with my blushes and bronzers, but you'll see why they moved in a little bit. This duo, of course, keeping. This one I probably could get rid of because I just don't use it, but my friend got it, gave it to me. She bought it for herself, wasn't using it, gave it to me. So I'm going to try to play with it a little bit more. I just don't play with it a lot. I'm just going to do it. Let's get rid of Undone Beauty so that we're getting rid of something. Oh, the clasp is broken. It did fall, and you know what? Nothing came out of the pan, and it just was the clasp. So now it's just never going to close. Wow, okay, that's so stupid. So I'm getting rid of that. Wow, look at that. These two I don't necessarily need, but this is the Hip Dot Glowing Goddess face palette, and I love it. I love the highlighter, and I love this blush, and honestly, I don't need it, but I'm going to keep that. And then this Douce, I don't know, Posh Powder Palette is so good. You know this is $60. I'm so sorry. This is $60. I got it in a subscription box, but this blush is stunning. That highlighter is stunning. I mean, all of this is so freaking stunning. Two cream face palettes, the Tarte C, which I freaking love, and then I have a Tarte C Duo, which was on sale. I have not used, but look how beautiful she is, and she's so stunning. I'm so excited. Hallelujah. So I'm definitely keeping that. All right, and then for creams here, I'm getting rid of this Milk Makeup bronzer stick. It's really, really old, and it is so patchy and so dry because it's just super old. The formula is so good when you get it fresh, but after, like, it's dead, it's dead. Like, it's really dead. I'm definitely keeping Huda Beauty Soul Body. This is new. I haven't tried it yet. It's the Revolution cream bronzer, which I've heard such good things about it, so I'm definitely keeping that. Oh, my Kaja Trio, absolutely keeping. This cream bronzer is literally so good. I wish it was a single, but the highlighter is okay, and the blush I really, really like as well. So definitely keeping this stack, though. Out of these three, I'm definitely keeping Merit Beauty. This shade is so freaking good, and I forgot. I don't know why. I was, like, convinced myself that it was a berry tone, but it's literally so pretty, and I'm going to keep that. I'm going to let go of both of these. This is the Putty Blush and Bronzer from e.l.f. My Putty Blush is a million years old. But my blush is a million years old. Look how dry. It's like separating from the sides. It is so disgustingly dry. So I'm definitely getting rid of that. And then the Putty Bronzer isn't as old as the blush, but I honestly just don't use it. And I don't love how dry the formula gets. Because look at that. It's just so, like, maybe it is just old, but I'm getting rid of that. These three I'm keeping. This is the Profusion Blush Hour, like, cheek blushes. This is She Glam and She Glam. And I'm going to keep these for now. I probably could see myself in the future getting rid of this color because it's a little bright, but I'm going to keep it for now. I'm just going to let go of this Merit Beauty highlighter stick. I was going to keep it. It's the shade Kava because, you know, like, they sent it to me, but I have all the other products. This, I just don't wear highlighter sticks, and honestly, like, I never will, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Out of these cream blushes, I don't necessarily need the Tarte Breezy Cream Blush. I believe this is the Peach Sunset. Is that in here? Pink Sky and Peach Paradise. And this one is... So if you guys don't know, real quick, there's only 3 cream blushes on Tarte available for Tarte in the Breezy Cream formula. So the color in the berry palette here is the shade what? Okay, so the blush is called Berry Bliss. So we have Berry Bliss, Pink Sky, and Peach Paradise. Now, again, like I said, there are only three cream blushes. So those are 3, but this is Peach Sunset. So I don't know if this is a repeat or what, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. I just don't use it. So I'm going to get rid of that. I love the formula, though. Fenty Cheeks Out. This is just a million years old. I better just get rid of it. I'm never going to use it, and honestly, it's still super creamy, but I honestly just never use it, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Love my Milani and love my Tower 28. Tower 28 is old, but it's still performing really nicely, and I actually reached for it, so I'm going to keep that one. Oh my gosh, this is so bad, but I gotta give it another go. It's the Hard Candy Selfie thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it, honestly. I'm gonna keep Miss Rare Beauty. The shade Love is so beautiful. And then I'm keeping all 3 of these. This is my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. This is the LYS bronzer stick, and this is the NYX. So good. All right, so there we go. That's just gonna do for now. All right, we're gonna come down up close and personal for eyeshadow palettes. I really need to get rid of some eyeshadow palettes here. Like, I have like 58 I think in total, including some ones that are not here yet, like the Harry Potter palette. I have 2 Alter Egos coming, and then I have the new ABH palette, like the old new one, the Nouveau, I think it's called. Those 4 I have on the way to me. So anyway, but I think in total I have like 60 eyeshadow palettes, so I need to get that down. I want to have less than 50 because I want to have a collection where I can still bring stuff in and not necessarily like use things up, because obviously these are never going to get used up, but you know what I'm saying? I want to keep it under 50 at all times. So real quick, I'm just gonna keeping, of course, that one. This one's also new, so keeping. This one's gonna go in the maybe. If I need to get rid of more, I could get rid of this one, so we're gonna hold on that. These I'm keeping. I recluttered this into my collection after last declutter because I needed the whole collection. This one is keeping, and then I have Goddess here as well, and then I have 2 more of these on the way. Keeping all my ColourPop. I'm keeping, this one I'm keeping. Boudoir Noir. You guys can't get this palette anymore, but my brother got it for me, and it's just so, I love that he picked this out for me, honestly. And then we have Miss Lizzie McGuire, which is so much fun. So definitely keeping that one. Of course, keeping both my Artist Couture. I want the third one. Well, I want the first one, but it's the third one in my collection. I have bronze and mauves. Oh my gosh, I need to use this one again. So freaking stunning. This one I could see myself getting rid of just because I'm going to put in the maybe just because I just don't use it. And it's hard for you guys to get. And I only want to keep like so many palettes you guys can't get. And it's really hard to just keep, you know, a whole collection. So I'm going to put this one in the maybe. This one I'm also going to put in the maybe. I could see myself decluttering. I just don't use it. So we have crease, outer corner, and then a bunch of lid shades. This one's really pretty, but I won't be using those. That one maybe, and that one probably not, and then these two shades probably not. So like we're at a 50-50 kind of here, so I'm going to put that one on the side. I declutter every Huda Beauty palette like this. I've decluttered every Huda Beauty palette I have just because I just don't love the formula enough to like look past the color scheme. So I'm going to put that one on hold. Of course, keeping Miss Nudie. Of course, keeping Miss Jacqueline Neutrals. We're also going to keep Jacqueline Strawberry Fields, even though I don't love this palette. Of course, keeping Pumpkin Spice. Also keeping Cinnamon Swirl. Also keeping Patrick Ta. Rare Beauty's also on the chopping block just because I just don't see myself using these a lot. These are so pretty. I'm lying. I'm keeping. Well, I'll put it on the chopping block because I know I won't use it, but I know they're pretty. So I'm holding on that. This one, oh my gosh, I love this palette. But I just don't use it a lot. Also on the chopping block. Okay. I know, we're getting rid of none. So honestly, those all might be going. But I'm definitely keeping Pat McGrath. Of course, keeping Tinkerbell. This one I am going to get rid of. It's the Ace Beauté Falling For You. Every time I look at it, it is so pretty. Like, these are so scrumptious, like, so delicious. But I have no real value for this in my collection. And again, that's stupid. If I like it, like, why not keep it? But, like, honestly, I just don't use it because I'm never going to be doing, like, a full face of Ace Beauté or, like, an Ace Beauté video. And the colors in here are not something that I reach for every day normally. So unless I'm putting it in a video, I'm not going to necessarily reach for it. So I have to get rid of this one. And it is so gorgeous. I know someone will get a lot of use out of this, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is new. It's the ColourPop Set in Stone. So gorgeous. Definitely keeping that. This one is also new. My sister gave this to me for Christmas last year, and I still have yet to use it. I know it was in my makeup kit for a while, but I just don't see myself using these tones a lot. I have a couple other palettes anyway in that collection, so I'm gonna keep this though for sure because this is so beautiful. And I think I saw someone just got this in PR, and I was like, what the heck? I think it was Allie Glines, maybe? I don't know. Someone was doing a PR haul, and I saw this, and I was like, I need to play with that. Listen, this is so pretty, and I don't have a lot for MAC. Definitely keeping my Pixar Ulta Beauty We Scare Because We Care palette. This is so freaking cute, and this purple is so much fun, and that blue, and just everything about this is amazing. I'm getting rid of this. This is the Befallen Spice Pressed Powder palette. I just don't need all these colors. I did like this eye primer and this glitter for like my face, but again, I just don't need it. There's no value for this in my life. You bring me no joy. This brings me so much joy, so I'm definitely keeping this. I'm the Cotton-Headed Knitting Muggins. Definitely keeping. Eternal is definitely keeping. My friends got this for me. I've said this before, but I'm absolutely keeping. I need to use it way more, but I'm keeping. Keeping Miss Beauty Bay Wilderness. Keeping. Getting rid of. I know. It's the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials. I honestly wish I would have picked up a different Beauty Bay palette than this one. I'm just not drawn to this color scheme. I don't know what it is because they have those neutrals that I like with like pops and like these pretty shimmers. And I love Beauty Bay's formula. It's just not for me. So I'm getting rid of that. Some of the ones that are in like good condition, I'll put up on my Mercari if you guys are interested. It's always down below. And then I'm keeping all of these. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. All right, then we have these palettes. So, e.l.f. Bite Size. I know I can get rid of at least one. I'm gonna keep Pumpkin Pie because I feel like this is the most like crease outer corner lid. Perfect. Now these two, I don't use the shimmers in this a lot. I'm not going to use that shimmer really. There's no real crease shade in this. That one I would use, that one I would use this. I'm just going to get rid of both. Honestly, they'll make a nice pair. I'm going to get rid of both. I'm going to get rid of both. These I'm gonna keep the Purr one. This one is so stunning. It adds so much to my collection. It's more of a cool tone one that I don't have a lot of. Now these both I'm gonna put in the maybe pile kind of thing and just kind of go through them in a second, just because I don't know what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Okay, I'm gonna finally get rid of By Mario. It's the Foreplay, whatever, the nudes. I will use this. I know I've never used it. I haven't used it since my last declutter, honestly. And I feel like it's something, it looks like something I would use. I just feel like, I don't know why I don't use it, but I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't even think you guys could get this anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Also gonna get rid of the ColourPop Semi-Precious Gemini. I kept it for this yellow, but I will never use the shimmers, and that brown I have 13,000 times over, so I really just don't need it. And I honestly don't, I'm not a, astrology kind of gal, and I never even match anything that's Gemini, so not even proud to be a Gemini. All right, this one we can also do some damage. I am gonna get rid of the M Cosmetics Faded Clementine palette. It is so gorgeous, and every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, but you need it. I just don't. I never used it, and I've used it once, and that was it. So I'm gonna sell that for sure. Also gonna get rid of this Viseart Petite Un Pro. I don't even know if you guys get this anymore. I don't know anything about Viseart. I kept it because these shades are nice. Like, there's some things that I use. It's something that I would use for sure. I just don't need it. So I have plenty. I'd rather get rid of it and then get something else, you know, or someone else use it more than I do. Definitely keeping Miss Tartlet. This is so gorgeous. I don't even know why I said I would do some damage, because I think I'm keeping the rest. But so gorgeous. Obsessed. Also keeping my Sephora I Love. This one I'll have to get rid of eventually, because I've had it for quite a few years, and I believe they're discontinuing these and coming out with like a different version of them, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Thumper, my bestie got me, so I'm definitely keeping that one, and I don't have a lot of cool tones. I honestly need to use this because it is so gorgeous, but I want to keep that one. This has been my current favorite. I just love these tones. So delicious. And then these are just so much fun. I don't think I could bring myself to get rid of these ever in my life. We have Oh the Places You'll Go, which is so freaking cute. We have Green Eggs and Ham, which is the most practical, like, usable. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so delicious for fall. I'm so excited to play with that one. And then we have the Cat in the Hat, which is really fun and fresh. Like, I need the Cat in the Hat. I was gonna say I could get, like, if this was the color scheme without the palette on the outside, I'd probably get rid of this, but this is so fun and fresh. I'm gonna keep that one. Gonna keep. Okay, if my math is right, I believe I have to get rid of 4 more palettes. 4 more of these. 4 more of these. Okay. Okay, I could definitely let go of the Huda Beauty. I'm just not going to use it. I really want to love Huda Beauty's formula, and I don't mind her formula. I just want to love one of her palettes, and this is just not the one for me. Gonna get rid of that one. I do want to keep the Lawless, the little one, the glam one. Do I? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, no. Okay, 3 more, we can do this. I do want to hang on to this one a little bit longer. Do I? Yeah, I do want to hang on to this a little bit longer. It's fun, these neutrals are nice, and the formula is really good, so I'm going to hold on to that one a little bit longer. BH, I'm going to hold on to because I love this palette, so I feel like in my heart I got to keep it. I am going to get rid of both of these. This is the Punk and the Dope. These are really nice quality. Formula is superb. I just know I will never use these color stories unless I'm doing a dedicated hard candies video, and then at that point I might as well just use my favorite one of the 3, which is Purr, so I'm going to get rid of both of those. These I don't want to, I don't know if, I don't believe I can sell, but I won't sell just because I did get them for free, so I'm going to see if a friend or something wants them, so I'm going to get rid of those. And then there were 2. I genuinely want to keep both of these. I know I won't use the Lawless one though. No, I want to keep that one, and I definitely want to keep the Rare Beauty for a little bit longer. So actually I am going to just get rid of the Befallen Smoky Rose one. I just won't use it, and I know other people who could get more use out of this than I do will. All right, so let me count them up. Alright, so we have 44 eyeshadow palettes. I am so happy with this. Honestly, 44 eyeshadow palettes. I do have 4 on the way to me, which is obscene, I know. So that's 48, basically. So I can kind of bring in 2 more eyeshadow palettes, and that's that. I already know which ones I want to bring in, which is horrible, but definitely will have to come touch base. Some of these I may have to just move into like a more sentimental kind of area. Like, I know I won't be using the Eternals that much, but I'm going to keep it forever because my friends got it for me. You know, like, so many of those, like, Thumper, I just don't use a lot, but my friend got it, so I'm definitely going to keep it for, like, life, because it's just so sweet. And I just love when people buy me makeup because it, like, makes me think, oh, you know, like, they thought of me. So that's good. We got rid of... 13 eyeshadow palettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13! Woo! I wanted to get rid of 13, so I got rid of 13, and we're doing big things. Okay. I realized that this is not the rest. I forgot to do my bronzers and blushes and highlighters and setting spray, so I'm gonna have to split this video up into 2 parts. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna, because I'm not gonna freaking film an hour-and-a-half long video. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yes, bye guys.